Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Thursday before 4th of July, last day of the trading week. Today lost um, 300 or $279. Came from RUN. I think I should have avoided this one, but I mean, there's two ways to go about it. Either I could have avoided it or fired a last bullet when I got stopped out. Um, Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I don't really know if I like should have avoided it or not is the thing. But these kinds of stocks that slow grind up will kill my strategy either way. Like when it's just no volatility, steady grinding up is really unfortunate. Because you can't really predict this price action, and sometimes when this kind of thing happens, there could be like a sudden like drop down that is like kind of what I'm hoping to capitalize on. Um, I'm taking my shorts when I see shorting happening, when I see indecision at points that have breakouts with no volume, but still this like continues to grind up. So we'll start with this one. I took my initial short at 984. So my risk is 3 ATRs. It ends up getting stopped out here. So you'll see here. And then as this was grinding up, I took another short here because this was a breakout on very low volume. But then like 10.25 started holding like crazy. And I was debating if I should just get out for break even or hold. And if I got out for break even, I would have been mad at myself if it ended up dumping. And then it just keeps squeezing higher. So I guess it's not really a squeeze. Like it's just slow rising up. But annoying because it's just trading above VWAP for no real like particular reason. Like this trend is extremely strong, and I don't know why. Um, but the thing is like if I traded this, how I typically like will trade, maybe I take a an add one ATR in, so um, and then maybe get out. But I don't know, like this kind of price action could always fuck me because it's like what if I took the short here and then took it here and took it here and kept adding and this keeps grinding up. I think either way, like um this kind of shit happens and just gotta move forward. So slow grinders, this like comes up in my like population of plays, let's say, not that often. um Let me just toss up the yearly as well. You could see it's not a super bullish chart on the yearly. But yeah. So next, moving on to let's just do it from top to bottom. CIFR. This one was getting really overextended. I took a short at 636, and it basically flushed immediately, hitting my profit. I want to like maybe start moving it down to VWAP, but it's whatever. Could have held on to this one, slow scaling, but yeah. CMND took some profits at 128. I think my profit target was 121, but I chickened out and covered here. I don't know why I did that. This would have been a $40 gain if I didn't do that. And then LIXT was a bit frustrating today because I was like trying to get into this a couple times and just couldn't like either find shares for cheap or um, get like the entry I wanted. So it was showing this resistance at like 3.5. I was trying to locate shares, but they were too expensive. Like it's like I think like $15, and I'm taking a profit at $40. Um, so it's like not ideal. Um, but it didn't. It had like some news about funding. It didn't look like super bullish with this volatility. Um, I ended up taking like kind of the breakout area here, 375, get out for a profit there. And then I probably should have entered again for like entry one, like around four. Um, After this broke out and made a high of 425, it had a big leg down to like 3.8. So there was in this at this point, volume sort of peaked out. So I was hoping it would come back above four to take a short, and it didn't. So I couldn't really get into this one again, but I think I would have probably risked more on that play. It would have played out. Yeah, it's like setups like these that my strategy is good for, because it's like I would add cover, add cover, add cover. Like this is like the perfect price action for mine. My previous, well, like the strategy before the big loss, and then this is like bad price action in general. But I think I would have probably covered seeing support here. I was like, I need to just stick to my plan, and that's why I got stopped out. So need to just continue sticking to it. CMND would have been better. LIXT, I need to just fire off of this short. So like this short was the ATR. Let's see. Um, I don't know why it's like not. It was like 30 cents. So at 3.7, so let's see, 3.71. Yeah, I guess it didn't get to ATRs higher quite, but 4.2 was close. Yeah, I would have probably played this the same and maybe missed this short. But anyways, that's it for today's recap. Lost $279. Should have been, let's see, should have been probably a loss of like 230. $230. I don't know like how Run is like acting like this. um but yeah, I mean 10.6 with an ATR of like 10 cents. Yeah, I mean this is just slow grinding up above VWAP, which is bad. Like I should never be trading these. Um Anyways, yeah, hopefully I can like get this confidence back. Um and just fire when I see overextension. I have fixed risk. Like I'm not hitting three entries on the day. Like I was thinking about entering this a third time, but it just doesn't have the price action you want to enter on. Like this would be a good one to enter on a third time when it's having big legs down. This one is just a slow grinder. So after like 7:30, I tend to not take trades. Probably would have been better to not add here. Um, but that's okay. We move on. And yeah, next week we'll have a green week. We'll stick to our plan. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.